In today's episode of 10 Scary Ghost Videos Caught on Camera. Number 10. Our first ghost video comes from the YouTube channel Alberto Del Arco, who with his crew went to an abandoned and haunted hacienda, which is known as Home of the Devil. The previous owner conducted satanic rituals, and it is believed that many innocent people and employees are buried around the property. Upon arrival, Alberto and his team began their investigation by walking around the ruins. And right at the beginning, they caught something disturbing.
Por acá. Ok. Con mucho cuidado. Vean eso. Está impresionante. Es muy grande. Ok. ¿Escucharon? ¿Se me escucharon un ruido, un grito? De hombre. No me siento como del todo bien. No me siento como del todo bien.
At the moment when Alberto walks through the tall grass, in the background we can hear screams, and moments later the figure of a woman who walks on the walls of the building, which you also see a few seconds later again, but in a different part of the ruins. After that, the crew, along with Alberto, decided to enter the building. Shortly after, they began to hear strange moans and voices, but also they caught this.
Se oyen muchísimos murciélagos. Oí pasos por las raíces de los árboles y una escalera que da hacia afuera, hacia abajo. Qué curiosa construcción. ¿Oíste?
In one of the rooms, we can see a figure in a white dress that we can see for a split second. It might as well be just a reflection of light, but who knows? Then the team continued exploring the ruins until they recorded something chilling.
Oigo voces, ¿ustedes no? Ok, vamos a seguir. Se siente un poquito extraño. Yo no me siento muy bien del todo. Y más cuando vean. Estamos rodeados por un riachuelo. Ve, allá. ¿No viste? Güey, ahí. Algo se metió. Ve, allá. ¿No viste? Güey, ahí. Algo se metió. Ve, allá. ¿No viste? Güey, ahí. Algo se metió. No sé si era un animal, no sé qué era, güey, pero algo se metió. ¿Lo tienes?
When Alberto and the crew were at the top of the building, below, in one of the entrances, we see a dark figure that seems to be watching them, and moments after that, it disappears. So, what do you folks think about it? Did Alberto and the team recorded strange silhouettes and mysterious figures in a haunted and cursed place? Or maybe it was just animals, a reflection of light, and just a hoax? You are the judges. You decide. I highly recommend watching this episode and visiting his YouTube channel Alberto del Arco. Number 9 video comes from the YouTube channel Museo del Horror, who together with a friend went to an abandoned hospital where many people died over a period of time, and is now believed to be haunted by people who lost their lives here. Upon arrival, they both began exploring the building until they heard strange noises and moans.
¿Hay alguien aquí con nosotros? ¿Hay alguien que se esté quedando aquí? Haz un ruido si estás aquí.
Creo que nos está hablando.
Puedes hacer ese ruido de nuevo. ¿Qué tal?
Ahí está. Ay, ¿cuál es? No sé. Mira, se está moviendo. Acá también.
Dice séptico aquí.
When they both stand in the corridor, we hear a child's groan, and then the sound of a cracking door. But what scared them the most was the sudden slam of the door behind them, and the strangest thing was, they immediately checked if anyone was inside, but they found no one there. Then, a few minutes later, the mysterious door started acting weird once again.
Ay, me espantó ese cable. Escucharon un grito. Escucharon un grito. Oh, sí es cierto.
Apenas estamos iniciando a la exploración de este lugar, caminar.
Mírala. No te muevas.
Fue otra vez la misma. ¿Hay alguien aquí? ¿Puedes mover otra vez esa puerta?
Creo que vieron algo.
Muévela para mí. Mueve esa puerta para mí.
No te pases, Alex. No te pases. No te pases.
Te lo agradezco mucho. ¿Quién eres?
Vieron una sombra, vieron que se metió algo negro ahí.
Dime tu nombre. Dime tu nombre. ¿Dónde? ¿Aquí?
Sí, como que siempre.
Cuidado. No sé. No hay nada aquí.
When they both pass through the hospital, they start to hear someone crying. They decide to follow the source of the noise, when suddenly, when they pass one of the corridors, the door that had been moved earlier started to move again, and this time they see the whole thing. But oddly enough, when they ask for a sign, the door moves again, as if someone were there, and just like before, they check a few closest rooms, but find no one nearby. Then they continued their investigation until this happened.
Si alguna vez han ido a un hospital o al seguro, hermanos, así huele, el seguro es el que el seguro huele más fuerte. Así justamente es como huele aquí.
¿Dónde están todos? ¿Dónde están todos? ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Quién es? ¿Quién es?
Once again, they hear mysterious voices and the moans of a child coming from somewhere in the building, but a few moments later, some material that quickly hides caught our attention the most, something that even they didn't notice. What could it be? Cloth? Sheet? A ghost? Or something else entirely? What do you folks think about it? Is everything they managed to record on the camera is just a well-prepared hoax? Or this hospital is really haunted? The final decision is yours. If you want to watch the full episode of this investigation, visit his YouTube channel, Museo del Horror. Number 8 video comes from the YouTube channel Paranormal Adventurers. This time, Ricky and Eric choose to investigate the Devil's Home, in which there are many satanic symbols and the whole building in general has a dark history. Shortly after arriving, they set up their equipment and started a session with a spirit box, where we can hear something scary.
Is it okay that we're here? What's your name? Beelzebub? Oh. It's another name for Satan. Did it say that? Maybe. Yeah, so when you review the footage, yeah, you got that on tape? Yeah. Yeah. So when you asked what's your name, I thought I heard Beelzebub. Is your name Beelzebub? Yeah. 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 That's okay. If that's Beelzebub, can you call me? Did it say that? Sounds like it says. Is this Satan's house? Maybe.
After Ricky asks the ghost what his name is through the spirit box, we get the terrifying answer that his name is Beelzebub, which means practically the same as Satan. After what they heard, they continued their exploration until this happened.
Symbols.
Hold on. Hello? upstairs. Hello?
At one point in the investigation, while they were in the silence, they heard movement upstairs. They decide to check it out, but what they managed to record on the camera is chilling.
That was crazy. It sounded like up there. If that was you, can you do that again? Do you have, oh yeah, you have the EMF. Sound like wolves from in here. There's nothing in here. There's no way for somebody to get up here. This is literally like the roof. Hopefully I captured that.
When they go upstairs, they hear inexplicable noises again and carefully check the whole second floor, room by room, but they find nothing. What they managed to record was a woman's EVP. But also something interesting. Eric, who was with him all the time, was also recording on his camera, and what he managed to record is kinda creepy.
Yep. Oh yeah, you have the EMF.
After they go upstairs and go to check the rooms in the corridor, Eric's camera records a strange anomaly that appears for a split second. Something that resembles a white figure of a woman in a white dress. What do you folks think about it? Have Ricky and Eric found evidence that this building is haunted and recorded the real ghost of a lady in white on the camera? Or was it just some animal running around the house and a disturbance in the camera? You are the judges, you decide. I highly recommended watching this episode and visiting his YouTube channel, Paranormal Adventures. Number 7. Video comes from the YouTube channel The Haunted Site Paranormal Investigations. This time Patrick and Jason went to the St. Charles Hotel in Carson City, which was built in 1862. That makes it the longest continuously run hotel in the state of Nevada. The building confirmed more than a dozen suicides and unexplained deaths. Upon their arrival, Patrick and Jason went to the 3rd floor, where the most activity was observed. They decided to start with the room where the heavyweight boxer Larry Duncan lived, and not long after they entered, the SLS camera caught this.
Got the night vision camera in here also. Anybody in here with us? Pretty small room. I'm gonna set this here. So I won't know if there's anything on it until we review it, but let's grab the Ovilus. Okay, good to go.
Now, to me, that motion looks like something a boxer would do.
And we got the millimeter up and running again too. It's hotter in this room.
It is hot. It's
And
pretty cold outside right now, so.
There's no heat in here either. It's not like somebody's in here with a heater. Look, it's at 1.1, 0.7. Who's in here with us? I think that might be the first time we ever...
Together. SH.
Who's in here with us? Together.
What is your name?
If you come up to this box, it will change the...
Present.
It'll do that. Or you can show yourself on that camera too. We'll be able to see you. It's like a steady 0.7, 1.3. And it's like, I mean, there's no power in here.
No, there's no
Rain.
power in this room.
Lady.
Rain and lady.
Are you a lady? It's the heat.
Air vent.
We see quite a large figure that moves in a rather bizarre way. It looks like he's trying to punch or box them, which is quite interesting about the fact that the boxer lived in this room. Then they went to room 304, where the lady's ghost is often seen. While they were trying to communicate with the ghost, one of the cameras captured this.
Do you like to look out of this window? 2.2. It's like everywhere in this hotel is like 7.1. Everywhere, every room we've gone into has had spikes like to pretty much double digits. 71 degrees in here. Do you have something you want to say? Come and talk to us.
Floor is super creaky.
Yeah. That was weird. Is that you? So, that was weird. So I got like a smell of like floral, like almost perfume. And then I felt like a little touch, or like a little pressure.
At one point, Patrick feels the perfume around him and is touched by something. Next, he asks, quote, "Is that you?" And behind his back, in the window, we see something strange. White fog that looks like a figure appears, moves around, and disappears after a while. Then, they both went to the room 305, where they also captured something interesting on the camera.
Temperature's at 74.
Oh, there it is. Yep. It looks like they're taking a shower. In the shower. Can you raise your hands up? It did.
It's moving its arm.
Yep. Can you put your hand all the way down?
Oh man.
Yeah, you feel that?
Oh, my throat just started hurting bad.
Mm-hmm. Mine did too, right in this room. Look, the hand went down.
Very much down.
Look, the other one's waving at us.
Are you trying to come out of there?
What can we do to help you?
Ooh, it's hot in here.
What can we do to help you?
Ooh, it's hot in here.
It is very hot in here.
Just got chills in it. Even with the temperature increase. Which is currently at 70.
Do you think you can reach the millimeter?
Talk. Numbers.
Talk numbers.
Talk numbers? What number do you want to... Dude, we were talking about it raising. We literally were saying raise this up. And it said talk number 105. 113. Are you making it hot in here? Look, they're climbing up the wall. Do you see that? They're climbing up. 174.
82. 87.
Are you climbing up this wall? Should I follow you? Gone and then reappeared.
She's still there.
What is going on?
Are you trying to escape?
Now there's two. There's another one over here in the mirror. Ooh. Look at them.
Oh my gosh.
Make it hot in here. The whole screen is just full of...
No, dude, like I'm getting chills. Like,
Yes.
Chills.
I can't even breathe. Are you making it hard for me to breathe? I just heard a voice right there.
I heard a sigh.
I heard like a voice. Can we help you? 188.
I saw that. It's hot in here now.
Oh, I gotta get out of here.
I'm getting like alternating hot flashes and chills.
My body is burning up. My hand is freezing out here. This figure's climbing into the ceiling.
What's upstairs?
There's another figure, like over here.
Dude, it's just trapped on there. Where are you going? Where'd you go?
It disappeared into this wall. Literally disappeared right 124. Disappeared into 122. Now they're over here. Oh, they were at the door.
Whoa.
Again, we see the silhouette that appeared on the SLS camera, and the strange figure seems to understand them and is responding to their requests. But that was not the end. Then they left the room and left the camera in. What it recorded is a little bit scary.
The energy in this room got so intense that both Jason and myself had to leave this room. Little did we know we were about to capture something unbelievable.
We can see once again a white figure that first stands and then disappears into the bathroom. What do you folks think about it? Did Patrick and Jason manage to record the mysterious figure of a ghost not once but twice? And confirm that this hotel is haunted and we can really see ghosts in it? Or maybe all we saw can be explained? You are the judges, you decide. If you want to watch the full episode of this investigation, visit his YouTube channel, The Haunted Site Paranormal Investigations. Number 6. Video comes from the YouTube channel The Codename Ghost. This time Arven, Gabe and Pilat went to the 19th century palace, which until the Second World War was a home for the aristocracy, and after the 1950s the building was used as a Hofstadt, school, library, and even a residential building. The team started the investigation by turning on all the cameras and setting up the equipment, and at one point, as they moved between the rooms, the SLS camera captured this.
Był. Cofnij się, Gabe, cofnij się. Dwóch! Ale mam ciarę. Ale mam ciarę.
Podnieście rękę prawą do góry.
Ej, podnoszą.
Prawą podniósł. Ten po lewej prawą podniósł rękę.
Właśnie na was patrzymy.
Czy mógłbyś podnieść teraz lewą?
Odezwijcie się.
Podnosi rękę, patrz, wiesz? Podnieś
Tak.
rękę. Dziękujemy. Czy moglibyście zejść na dół? Patrz, poszedł co.
Poszedł. Został jeden. Słyszałeś to z tyłu?
No właśnie, tak trochę odwróciłem.
Ja słyszałem kroki. Jakby ktoś szedł.
Patrz, blokuje się. Czy mógłbyś podnieść obie ręce do góry, żebyśmy wiedzieli, że naprawdę jesteś ty?
Czujnik elektromagnetyczny, gdzie jest?
W mojej kieszeni, ale go nie wyciągnę teraz, bo trzymam serce. Lewa, lewa. Podnosisz prawą rękę, podnosi, patrz. Próbuję podnieść dwie ręce. Widzisz to? Dziękujemy, że podnosisz obie ręce. Był gdzieś. Nie boisz się nas? Poszedł se. Ty.
While exploring the building, the SLS camera records not one, but two silhouettes. More interestingly, both of them are trying to fulfill their requests to raise their hands. They then continued their investigation for several more minutes until this happened.
Zostawmy. Wiecie co? Przestawmy siatkę laserową, dajmy na czujnik
Jest.
i kamerę.
Jest.
Dotknij mnie w prawą rękę, podejdź do mnie.
On jest tutaj.
Podchodzę do ciebie powolutku.
W prawo, twoje prawo.
Dotknij mnie za rękę. Ała,
Co?
ręka mnie boli.
Poważnie?
Tak. Nie ma nic?
Było, zabało cię za rękę i znikło. Jest nad tobą.
A,
Nie kłamiesz, nie ściemniasz?
nie, no takie cierpnięcie.
Nie ma nic.
No i teraz tego nie mam.
No bo nie ma nic. Pojawiło się na podłodze.
Once again, the ghost team catches a figure on the SLS camera, but this time something strange happens. One of the investigators, Piwat, asks the entity to touch him, and after that, he feels a strange feeling in his hand. The crew then moves to another part of the building, where they accidentally recorded this.
Anomalia są tylko, co widzisz?
Mhm.
Teraz na płot przeskoczyło.
While they were recording a room, behind one of the wooden pillars, we see a white face leaning out not once, but twice. What do you folks think about it? Did the team manage to record the real ghost on the camera more than once? Or maybe this is just a hardware fault and everything can be explained? You are the judges, you decide. Also, if you want to watch the full episode of this investigation, visit their YouTube channel Codename Ghost. Number 5. The next video comes from the YouTube channel Pit, Paranormal Investigation Team. This time, the whole crew went to a haunted forest in which there is a legend about a baby carriage and a sinister ghost that will attack anyone approaching the cart. Shortly after arriving in the woods, Simo, Paul and Debbie began their journey into the haunted baby carriage, which they found after a few minutes. Next, they decided to try to communicate with the spirit. What they managed to record is quite disturbing.
You don't like this? No, like for real. Like this. Wow.
Guys, it's flashing. It's flashing.
Oh, it's lighting up.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
It is flashing. Whoa. Look at the bell. It's not swinging that much, but like, I was there. What happens now?
It's moving.
Oh my
I
gosh.
swear it's moving.
Not that much though.
It's moving. Please tell me it's the wind.
I'm not sure, but it did ring.
It rang right
It did ring.
after the emerald started flashing.
What happens now?
I have no idea. Paolo,
I'm freaking out. I really am.
so now, according to the legend, an entity is expected to come.
At some point, the EMF sensor started to catch something, and then the bell that is hanging above the pram moves and makes a sound. But what they recorded next is even scarier.
Guys,
What?
there's something weird.
What? Like what?
Like there's something weird. It's flashing. Guys, there's something weird in the stroller.
What? What?
Well, I don't know, something very... Wait. Can this read the temperature? There's something very cold.
Aim the camera at the middle of the stroller. Cold? Yes, there.
Yes.
Minus 11?
What? Minus
Negative
11?
11 in there?
There's a part that is like...
center?
It's
That's
so
mad
cold.
cold. Yeah, it's so cold. Maybe the baby?
When they use a thermal camera, we see a certain area in the cart that start to get colder and colder, which is quite strange. But what happened to them next is even more bizarre.
Listen, are you a woman?
Just answer now. Are you a woman?
I didn't ask about your name. I asked whether you were a woman.
Yes. She almost shouted that.
Okay, so this is actually your son?
Yeah, maybe she has to protect him.
My. She keeps on saying that.
Yeah, but in a really possessive way.
Yes, but she keeps on saying my.
Yeah, guys, but what if it was her son? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It went off. It went off.
Guys?
It went off. Maybe it ran out of battery. Nah, it's impossible. But maybe it did.
No. We always charge it before
but
leaving.
it's completely out of battery. Yeah, but if it's completely out of battery...
No, guys.
Yeah, but when it's low, it fades away for...
Shh. No, guys. What? Why?
Because she's tough and she wants us to leave.
Because she has to protect her son?
That's right.
During the session with the spirit box, we hear attempts to communicate with the entity, and at some point the device turns off. Then Paulo tries to provoke the ghost to do something, and here's what happened.
Cosa stai facendo adesso? Cosa stai facendo adesso? Cosa stai facendo?
Gliela porto via.
Non porti via niente, perché devi portarli
Ma dove la vuoi
via?
portare? Mi stai sentendo? O vedendo a sto punto?
Paolo, non sono d'accordo.
No.
Se non vieni qua a riparlare con noi, io me la porto a casa.
No, tu non porti via.
Questa carrozzina. Con a sto punto anche il suo contenuto.
No, Paolo.
Perché?
Io non sono d'accordo.
Perché non vieni qua e ci dai delle spiegazioni?
Cos'è quella roba scura? Ah, è la campana. Simula la campana, io non so quanti gradi sarà, ma è freddissima.
È freddissima?
È una
freddo
roba allucinante.
Eh? Mi ascolti? Mi stai ascoltando? Guarda che la porto via veramente.
Meno 21.
Meno 21.
La campanella.
Meno 21.
Meno 21,
Io,
raga.
ho le mani, ve lo giuro. Da quando le ho attaccate qua mi sembrano uguali. Meno 21. Poi non so se è suggestione, raga.
Cosa?
Io mi sento tirare la carrozzina.
Che senso ti senti tirare la carrozzina?
Come se dall'altra parte ci fosse qualcun altro che la sta... come se me la stesse togliendo dalle mani. Me la sta spingendo.
Mollala. Io dalla termica non vedo assolutamente niente. Per dirtelo. Mollala. Io dalla termica non vedo niente di strano, raga.
Oh, guarda! Si muove!
Paolo, te l'ho detto. Paolo, l'hai provocata. L'ho filmata.
Ha funzionato! Ok, è qua. Ok.
When he's holding the card, it seems to him that someone is trying to pull it in the other side, and when he lets him go, the card is actually moving, which scares the crew even more. But it wasn't over, because a few minutes later, this happened.
Yours was flashing. Is there like low battery?
No.
What was that?
No, I can see something, guys. Guys,
No,
over
guys,
here.
please.
I can sense that over here. I don't know.
What is that thing?
I really don't know.
No, guys, what is that?
Don't know. It like feels something right here. I swear I do. I can sense a presence or something.
There.
But
Where is
I don't
it?
know.
Where is it?
I'm freaking out. I'm telling you.
No, I'm really
I'm
scared.
freaking out. I can sense the
like
presence.
so
It's
weird.
coming. I feel it. It is coming.
Oh, it's already here. Ugh.
If it is, it's reaching her or him in the pram.
No. Guys, in front of you, Simo. Please,
I don't know. Someone's speaking or like growling. Like I don't know what it feels like.
It gives me...
What? He's breathing on you?
No, how awful. Oh my god.
No. Help.
I can feel it in my bones. Something like it's creepy. Like
feeling
something
so weird.
really bad is about to happen. That pram behind my back is getting on my nerves. Wow. What's over there? Guys! Did you see that? Oh my...
Are you crazy?
Guys,
What?
I swear, you guys, I've seen something
What did you
passing
see?
behind the trees. Guys, I'm pretty sure I filmed it. I was grabbing the flashlight.
What
Guys,
is it?
I saw something passing. It was someone, a person, and it was not an animal. What's over there? Guys!
When they are trying to be silent, there are more and more strange noises and groans coming from the forest, and at the same time, Paulo is recording something really scary. A white figure quickly moving between trees that seems to be levitating. So, what do you folks think about it? Did the pit team manage to record a real ghost on the camera and paranormal phenomena in a haunted forest? Or is it just a well-prepared hoax? The final decision is yours. If you want to watch the full episode of this investigation, visit their YouTube channel, Pit Paranormal Investigation Team. Number 4. Number 3. Another video comes from the YouTube channel Local Haunts Show. 5 ghost hunters went to the theater in Jacksonville, Florida, where people often see shadows and inexplicable silhouettes. After starting the investigation, the team gathered in one place and began to listen and observe the surroundings. And here's what they managed to record.
Our team of 5 took to the stage in complete darkness. The rest of the theater was empty, or was it? Even in complete darkness, the faint light from the exit signs revealed shadows and movement everywhere in the theater.
Are you on the balcony?
And from our vantage point on the stage, most of the shadowy figures were in the balcony.
I heard something up there, and I'm seeing like a shadow moving around.
You want to see something?
Does someone keep you here against your will?
I just heard something like a hiss.
I heard that too. Right in that hallway.
At this time, Roger was pointing out that he was seeing movement and lights in the projection booth up in the balcony.
On the right wall. I watched the light and flip right there.
Inside the projection booth?
Is that what it is?
And we caught this in the projection booth. It was so obvious there was somebody in the projection booth, we thought it might be other teammates. So we did a quick check. They were all accounted for and nobody was in the projection booth. Just watch where the arrow's pointing in the left window, and you'll see a light move from right to left. Again, all teammates were accounted for and no one was in the booth.
A few EVPs and a strange light appearing in one of the rooms are not very convincing, but what they recorded next is quite interesting.
Is that where you used to sit when the shows used to go on here?
I think we just caught something pretty amazing. As camera operator Chrissy Sellers zoomed into the balcony, it looks like there's somebody sitting in this seat. If you watch carefully, you can see him moving slightly. There was nobody else in the auditorium at this time, except us, and we were all on the stage. Here's another shot taken of the same area just a few seconds before. Now watch this sequence of videos taken only a few seconds apart. You can gradually see the person forming in the seat. In this first shot, there's nobody there. In this shot, it looks like there's something starting to appear. Finally, there he is. You can even see his head turn.
In one of the seats, we see a white figure that seems to be sitting and watching them. Is it a real ghost? Or a hoax? Choose wisely, folks. Number 3. The next ghost video comes from the YouTube channel Southern Afterlife, who decided to go alone to Corusian State Park campground with a historic old house where the first owner of the property lived. Unfortunately, the building is locked and cannot be entered, so Josh decided to explore the area around the building, and at one point he caught this.
So I definitely want to check those out, but I'm seriously getting a bad vibe right here. I don't know if it's something trying to warn me that someone's coming, or if something just doesn't want me here, because, you know, I have tattoos and stuff, like, my kind wasn't welcome in these parts. I don't know, guys, I'm hearing stuff everywhere.
We hear a woman scream from inside the building.
Seriously getting a bad vibe right here.
Which might as well be the sound of a car driving by, but what happened a few minutes later is harder to explain.
What was that? I'm on a wooden deck. It sounded like someone walking on it. I'm the only one out here. What the hell? I don't know, guys. That's freaky. Let me get my meter and go back over there.
At one point, Josh hears footsteps near him and decides to check it out. On the porch, we see a chair that was moved by something, and that can also be explained in some way, but what he managed to capture on the camera next is quite interesting.
I don't know, I got an eerie feeling right here, like a sense of warmth. Hello? Is there anybody out here? I see some motion lights, but I'm not sure if they're actually powered up. This place is just eerie.
As he is walking around the building, on the right side, on the path, we see a dark, indistinct figure resembling a woman in black Victorian clothes, which stands there for a while and disappears at some point. Was it the real ghost of the first owners, or was it just a well-prepared hoax? The final decision is yours, folks. If you want to watch the full episode, visit his YouTube channel Somewhere Afterlife. Number 2. The next ghost video comes from the YouTube channel Outdoor Xiaolong, who this time went alone to a school unbanded for many years, which was built on a huge cemetery. The building also has a dark story about a schoolgirl who hanged herself in one of the bathrooms on the 3rd floor, and another girl who also committed suicide by jumping out of the building. After arriving at the site, Xiaolong started exploring the building by going to the 4th floor. But when he was going there, this happened.
这他妈是火车还是啥？是火车还是啥？我操你妈，这个火车！操你妈的！出来！操你妈！
At one point, when he goes up the stairs, we hear the voice of a woman who seems to be singing from a nearby bathroom, in which the student committed suicide. Xiaolong hears it almost all the time until he opened the door and walked inside, where no one is found. After a while, someone slams the door and Xiaolong escapes from the cursed 3rd floor. He then continues his investigation on the 1st floor until he records this.
我去你妈了个死逼！
figure appears on the end of the corridor and fades away. When Xiaolong reaches the place, no one is there, but then reappears at the end of the opposite corridor. Was it a real ghost recorded on the camera, or maybe a well-prepared hoax? You are the judges, you decide. If you want to watch the full episode, visit his YouTube channel Outdoor Xiaolong. Number 1. The next video is from the TikTok user Mati Magarochi, who started noticing strange paranormal activity in his home.
Bro, I'm playing COD, and look at this door. You cannot make this up. Look at this. Bro, nobody is home. My family is in Cancun, bro. You gotta be kidding me. Bro!
At the very beginning, we can see the moving door, flashing lights, pouring water, or open doors were just the beginning of what he was about to experience.
Here we go again, playing COD. Gogeta goes flying off the shelf again. This is insane, bro. This is insane. Can somebody move something else? Move the water bottle. Move Shenron. Still can't find those Dragon Balls. Move another statue. Broly. Anything. Here's my hand too, in case something does happen. You guys think like I be moving the shit? You think I want the shit in my house? It's petrifying, bro. Unbelievable. Hello, is anybody with us? Anyone? Guess not. Little girl? Anybody?
Meanwhile, when he was playing, one of the figures fell from the cupboard. Then he asks the ghost to throw any of them on the ground, and soon they all fall. But what he recorded next is even stranger.
So one of the craziest stories I have is a chocolate chip cookie story. So one night, I asked my mom, make me some chocolate chip cookies. I'm in my dad's office. I'm helping him connect his printer to the computer. My sisters are watching a movie in their room. So my mom makes the cookies and goes watch the movie. Nobody else is downstairs. So she tells me they're done. I go downstairs to go eat some chocolate chip cookies. They're not there. I'm like, Mom, where are the chocolate chip cookies? The girls are like, I don't know. My dad's in his room in the office. There's nobody else around. And I'm bugging out. I'm like, they're not there. They're gone. There's a tray, no cookies. So I'm telling my dad, like, they're nowhere to be found. He's like saying, yeah, I know, they got up, walked away, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, oh yeah, they're probably in the basement. So I go downstairs to the basement. They're on the bottom of the steps on a plate. And we're literally bugging out. We think somebody's in our house. The cops come to our house. They go downstairs to start looking, and this one lady cop almost shot the Freddy Krueger statue.
As he tells a rather terrifying story that happened to him behind his back, we see something strange. On the second floor on the left, we see something or someone leaning out with pale face and black hair. Is it a mysterious ghost that makes his life difficult? Or is it just a hoax? Choose wisely, folks.